Once I got the platinum for Mafia 3, which was one of the worst platinum experiences I've ever gone through, I was getting burnt out from the franchise, so I took a little break. After getting a few more platinums under my belt, I figured it was enough time to make my return to my favorite franchise with the latest entry, The Old Country. With a 4 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 18 hours to complete, and 51 trophies to collect in the base game, including the Platinum Trophy, it's safe to say this was going to be the more unique Mafia Platinum. Because for the first time, we're going to need to do some farming. But let's get through the story first. The Old Country didn't release with a classic difficulty, but since the freeride update, it was then added and there's a trophy for it. So getting into it with that first trophy, the Karusu, which we get for completing the prologue, I got to the section where I had to do some stealth to steal some food, and I was in heaven. Void detection. This is my jam, bro. This isn't the only stealth mission in the game either, but fast forwarding a bit, the mine starts collapsing after a tremor hits, and the boys book it out of there. Enzo sadly loses his boy, and to release his anger, he gets into his first knife fight. Alright, how hard is this gonna be? Who do you think you are, buddy? Oh! Oh! Yeah, I wanted to fuck him up. Let's go! The Caruso! First trophy! Enzo escaped the mine, let's go! First trophy down. And quite a few to go. Heading into chapter 1 and getting the trophy Guest of Honor for completing it, this is where we learn about the Don for the first time and his right hand man Luca before reaching the villa and meeting the Don's daughter Isabella. Before the name day celebration begins, I earn a trophy. What you Lincoln, to be honest. Protected! Equip the charm. Oh, okay. Guest of Honor. What's this? Enzo found a new home. Hell yeah. Going into chapter 2 and getting the trophy Forza San Celeste for completing it, one of the races in the Teresi family is in no condition to ride, so Enzo fills in. The big race. I wonder if this is like Mafia Classic difficulty. Oh, it's actually horse racing. Oh shit. Oh my god. Where's the finish line? Right there. Oh my god. Oh, what a fluke. Holy shit. While delivering wine for the Don, Enzo and Isabella run into the other Spadaro, and Enzo takes care of business. Hell yeah. You're jumpy, are you, mate? I'm dodging, bro. Got him anyway. I was sloppy at the end there. Unless... Forza San Celeste, what's this? Enzo won the palio, let's go, trophy! Riding into chapter 3 and earning the trophy The Family Business for completing it, this is where Enzo gets a taste of the Mafia life, collecting protection payments. The first few collections go smooth until we get to the foreman who's got workers on strike, and the strike leader pipes up before Enzo takes care of him. Let's dance, buddy. Oh. Let's go! They head towards the Galante warehouse where we're introduced to the Don and Leone or Leo, and they've had some trouble regarding some shipments, so it's time to be sneaky again. Woo! Oh, that was close. Holy shit. Oh, your few hours is coming up short, mate. The last stop of the day was a farmer who had his water pump stolen, so of course we did our due diligence as Mafia members and kindly got it back to him without any issue. Oh my god, no. And for free, of course.
That will be 100 lira.
Damn, hustling him back. The Family Business. What's this? Enzo learned the ropes. Let's go, another trophy. Driving into chapter 4 and getting the trophy A Trip to the Coast for completing it, the Don gets a visit from the Baron and his son, and while the Don and the Baron talk business, the son spends some time with Isabella, but they get kidnapped by bandits, and after finally dying for the first time, well, there we go, I earned a cold-blooded and rare weapons expert for the repeater back to back. Cold-blooded, perform 30 headshots. I'm gonna die here. Rare weapons expert repeater. Killed 20 enemies with a repeater. Hell yeah. Opa Travis! This is the first of many weapon related trophies to get, but we'll worry about them later. For now, Enzo saves Isabella, but the son is still with the bandits. And while trying to find the son, I spot a fox for the Volpe Mysteriosa trophy. There's a fox. Volpe Mysteriosa, however you say that. Found a mystery fox. 50 of them. Jeez. The first of many collectibles to get. I saved the son, but of course, the bandit leader wasn't just going to let that go. Oh, Jesus Christ. This might be my first fight I lose.
Gummy! That's the only way. Yes.
Oh, about time, bro. That was... Oh, my God. That was like... A fly could have landed on me. Jesus. Oh, man. That was close. A trip to the coast. Enzo saved Isabella. Yeah. Sneaking into chapter 5 and getting the trophy This Thing of Ours for completing it, Enzo learns the kidnapping was orchestrated by a business partner of the Barons and the Don wants Enzo to send a message. If I sneak into the villa quietly, I earn the trophy Phantasma. I need to be close to someone, I think. Oh my... God, press wrong button. As you can see, I struggled a little bit with this area, but I got there in the end, and as I got inside the workshop, I earned Bona Fortuna. Ooh, Bona Fortuna. Found a Trinacria coin. Let's go. I don't even know what that is. The courtyard area before getting inside is obviously possible quietly, but... Bro. Or maybe I might chill out this time. Nope. After fighting through Morris Bidaro's men and taking Ludovici, Enzo was tested. Oh, we're killing him? Yeah, right, bet. Say less, brother. And then he officially becomes a made man. They celebrate, Cesare takes a piss, and they end up at a brothel. But then... I have no idea what happened. My console just randomly shut off, while I was streaming too, mind you. But finishing off the chapter, Enzo was shown his new apartment. This thing of ours. Enzo got made. Yeah, boy. Going into chapter 6 and getting the trophy lira for completing it, the Don isn't a fan of how Spadaro is using his power to make moves, so to counter this, he and Don Galante hatched a plan to counterfeit US currency, but the guy they enlisted for it was arrested and the guards don't know who they have yet. So Enzo and the boys are appointed to make sure it stays that way. Enzo meets with the informant, and while he's shown around, I earn read all about it. More documents. Oh, first one, read all about it. Found the newspaper, let's go! 50! Hey. It reaches nighttime and Enzo sneaks his way into the cellar and frees the counterfeiter, but he needs his printing plates, which are inside a safe inside a building across from the cellar. And while I was cracking the safe, I earned the trophy Salvatore's Apprentice, even though I picked up a note that had a bunch of codes and was doing trial and error with them. 75, 23, 63. 28, 34, 12. Oh, there we go. Salvatore's Apprentice. Practice safe without a combination. I'll take it. I'll take it. Enzo grabbed the printing plates and had a shootout with the guards before getting into a fight with the major. Let's do this. Come on, man. You're better than that. Ass, brother. Oh, shit. Is this my first loss? So I think it's scripted to no. Enzo returns to his apartment to find Isabella took the lack of an invite personal and took matters into her own hands. Lira for lira. Enzo freed the counterfeiter. Let's go. Review. Racing into chapter 7 and earning the trophy Everything's Golden for completing it, the counterfeit operation has done well on the business side of things for the Galantes as they received some premium weapons, cancer sticks, and a race car from their American contacts, and Leo wants to enter into the annual Targa Siragusa race. And to get in, they're going to catch the organizer of the race in the act of infidelity to give up his spot in the race for them. On the testing day of using the race car, Cesare wants to see how it goes against the train, and if I beat it, I earn the trophy Full Steam Ahead. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. It's now race day, and if I could complete and win the race in under 8 minutes, I earn the trophy Fastest Man in Sicily.
Alright, get your foot down now.
the hell, bro? Oh. Despite the crashes and a couple reloads at the end because you have to win, I still managed to do it. Let's go! Fastest man in Sicily! Completed the race in under 8 minutes. Let's go! Everything's golden. Enzo won the race. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. The next trophy, the Rat, which is earned for completing Chapter 8, starts off interestingly. Turns out someone talked to the feds about the counterfeiting operation, and Enzo scrambles to get everyone out of the area of operations before the raid happens. The feds arrive and the informant is revealed to be none other than Leombra. Yeah, he was another one of the prisoners down in the cellar along with the counterfeiter, and Enzo didn't rescue him, so he took advantage of the situation, it seems like. After dealing with the feds, Enzo finds the forger when Cesare gets into some trouble, and after finally dying again, I took care of the feds before discovering Cesare and Leombra punching on, and Leombra getting away. They chase after him before losing him when Enzo finds him again until Cesare takes care of business. In a meeting between the Dons, Spadaro refuses to believe one of his underbosses became an informant and broke a murder. Fair enough. The Rat. Enzo and Cesare killed Lombra. Hell yeah. Burning into Chapter 9 and earning the trophy Total Shutdown for completing it, the Baron informs the Don of a situation at his factory and believes one of the Don's best men, who's a foreman at the factory, is behind this situation. And after searching his office, we learn he's in debt to the Spadaros and the factory closure is forced by Spadaro. When we learn of his location, I sneak my way through to the foreman's office, and if successful, I earn the old ways. The old ways. Reach the foreman's office without alerting the enemies. Let's go. We found the foreman and
Lorenzetti. Lorenzetti.
oh, it's definitely not him. He's dead. Little Merlo pays us a visit, and after flawlessly shooting my way out, Enzo is stopped by a Spadaro henchman, and it leads to an epic showdown. Brother. Catch ya, buddy. The Don is informed of the foreman's death and isn't happy with the Baron, while also nearly declaring war with the Spadaros if he keeps going. Bro code. Total shutdown. Sis. Enzo found the foreman. Okay, let's go. Waltzing into Chapter 10 and earning the trophy No More Running for completing it, a celebration is held to celebrate the baptism of Luca and Valentina's son, Sam. But...
Signore? Step forward.
Whoa, he just saved his life. The shooter is none other than Il Merlo. So after my first attempt dodging, my second attempt dodging, my third attempt dodging, okay, my fourth attempt dodging, I reach Il Merlo and I battle it out until he runs off, when I catch up to him for another battle, until he runs away again, and it just goes downhill. What the fuck? I'll kill you. Wasn't meant to go there. No, it did. After chasing him for what felt like an eternity, he finally crashed and they battle it out for the final time, but he just won't go down that easy. Someone's bound to come in, right? Yeah, there it is. My God, Luca, bruh. No more running. Enzo killed his nemesis. Hell yeah. Payback, baby. Fishing into Chapter 11 and earning the trophy Neutral Ground for completing it, the Baron is not happy with the bloodshed on his land and requests the Don to stop. But he doesn't take kindly to such request. He agrees to meet on neutral ground with Spadaro if he can come. So on the day of the meeting, Enzo visits Isabella and she tries to break some news, but I had a prediction on what it could possibly be. Bro, she's about to say she's pregnant or something. I don't know. Either the Don knows or something crazy is going on. The meeting happens and it reveals the Baron switched sides because of the Ludovici situation from earlier, which the Don obviously ain't happy about, and the Spadaros decide to make a move. Whoa! Luca also got hit, but he didn't die. At least not straight away. After protecting the Don and escaping the Tanara, the boys are chased, and for taking out 10 of the cars, I earn the trophy Trail of Destruction. Trail of Destruction. Eliminated 10 cars while escaping the tornado. Let's go. They reach the bar and try to save Luca, but he loses too much blood. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Luca, bro. Why is everyone dying, man? That's what I'm saying. Neutral ground. Enzo lost his mentor. Man. Heading into chapter 12 and getting the trophy Most Dutiful Soldier for completing it, the Don reveals Spadaro and the Baron are meeting together in the open at an opera box, and Enzo vows to take care of them for Luca. But when he leaves, he's pulled to the side by Isabella.
I'm pregnant.
I knew it, bro. I fucking knew it. I knew it. That's definitely gonna cause it, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. Enzo meets with the priest, giving him a gift from the Don, and is escorted through the sewers as an alternate route to the opera box, and of course, there's trouble. But after taking care of the guards and sneaking towards the opera box, Enzo takes care of the Baron when Spadaro runs off. While fighting through Spadaro's men, I earn a rare weapons expert trophy for the pump action and the Lapara. Rare weapons expert pump action, and that would be for 20 kills with the pump action. Let's go. Rare weapons expert, Lapara. Get 20 enemies with a Lapara, and that's that. Then Enzo was finally face to face with the man who gets hard at the thought of controlling everyone. Huh? Good. Catch you later, buddy. What an end to his power-hungry misery, bro. After returning home, Enzo visits Luca's grave before Isabella shows up, and Enzo finally wants out of the Mafia life to pursue a family with Isabella, but Isabella doesn't want anything to do with her father, so Enzo decides to get them both out of the country and head to America. Who would make the most dutiful soldier? Enzo exacted revenge. Yeah, we did. Going into the second last chapter and earning the trophy Everything You Deserve for completing it, the Don reveals to Enzo that he now owns the mines where Enzo came from and gives him the responsibility of leadership because he knows the ins and outs. But before that happens, they have some loose ends to tie up. One of them being Mazzoni, and if I can do it silently, I earn the Silent Hunter. You know what, bro? It's okay, we still have Caccini for the trophy, not so fast, if done quickly. Crash. Oh no, you stopped. Yeah, we'll come back later for them both, but for now, we have the location of the last Spadaro captain, and on the first attempt, my third attempt, I took out the last of Spadaro's men, and didn't hesitate to take out the last captain, even though I felt wrong for some reason. Maybe it's because it was done at the front of a church, but we'll never know. Later that night at the bar, they celebrate the Spadaros completely wiped out when Leo gives Enzo Frank Vinci's cousin's contact for when they arrive into America. Everything you will deserve. Enzo killed the Spadaro holdouts. Hell yeah, let's go. And for the final chapter, I own the trophies True Soldado, Classico, Only One Way Out, and The Old Country once I complete the chapter and the game. Enzo picks up Isabella and takes her to the station when they're interrupted by Tino and other Teresi men, with Enzo taking a swing and seeing Cesare make an appearance before Enzo is knocked out. He wakes up at the back of a truck getting a mouthful from Cesare when they arrive at the mines, and Enzo is confronted by the Don, verbally and physically, until it's revealed how the Don really felt about Enzo the whole time by ordering Cesare to end him. But then, the volcano erupts, which leads to Enzo and Cesare fighting it out outside. Gotcha, buddy. Enzo refuses to finish Cesare off and runs off to find Isabella while fighting through Teresi's men, and after getting to the bridge with the collapsing, Teresi's men along with Teresi himself appear, and on the second, where I finally got into the mines and dodging the Don's bullets on my actual first go, until I reached a section that had gas where I lingered a bit too long. Took too long. After nearly escaping the mine, Enzo's run up on by the Don and is beaten to the ground until Enzo throws a lamp at him, causing rocks to fall on the Don. As I continue to traverse, it's clear the Don somehow survived. Before the fight begins, up until this moment, I've never lost a knife fight despite being on the hardest difficulty. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, I'm so good nothing can touch me either. But what I am saying is, if I don't take any damage in this fight, I earn the Worthy Opponent trophy. Yeah, this fight was actually quite tough, which is funny since it's the final boss, but after getting through the first stage flawlessly, then the second, and on the final stage I still did it flawlessly. Okay, the second attempt. They say third time's the charm. Finally! Holy. And then Enzo is backstabbed. To end it off, we played Isabella as she escaped the tyranny that is her father, and I did feel like this part was unnecessary, but at the same time it made sense. Anyway, after sneaking through the villa and through the cellar with Isabella catching her first body, she sneaks further into the garden and is caught by Tino, but frees herself, and this section was weirdly difficult, but that was just because I was impatient and I felt like it was dragging on. After slashing him not once, but twice, and finally ending him with Isabella finding out Enzo was gone, the game ends with Isabella on a boat to Empire Bay. Before we head into stage 2 with this platinum, I had some thoughts regarding the story. True Soldato completed the story on hard difficulty. Classico completed the story on classic difficulty, which is actually a DLC trophy. There's only one way out. Enzo and Isabella's story came to an end. The Old Country completed the story on any difficulty. Any more? Tie up loose ends of the canon. Nah, for real though. I thought maybe they would have done like a because there's an alleged Mafia 2 remake, so I thought maybe they would have like somehow put like the Teresi family with the American Mafia, but that's not gonna happen now. They're all dead besides Cesare, but Cesare's not going to America. I liked Enzo though. I've done that before, speaking from an author perspective, huh? I just hate when they make games just to kill off the main protagonist. Like, stop. I don't know a prequel that doesn't have a main protagonist that isn't dead. Red Dead 2, Arthur's dead. Mafia, Enzo's dead. I don't know any other prequels from the top of my head, but it's not a good rep. Can we stop killing the main characters and just do some creative shit going forward? Like, me. It's annoying, man. The prequels after keeping. I know, but like, bro, it's just annoying. Just don't make a prequel. Just don't make a fucking prequel. Simple as that. Like, Red Dead didn't really need a prequel, but like, I guess it gives us more context into the Red Dead, like the gang origins. But I've heard some people, I've been hearing people say they want to know how the gang like really originated. That means they have to go even more back. But that's what the prequel should have done. So I don't know. More often than not, the characters they choose are the ones who have died. Fair enough. It's just so sad. But then again, like, this game is just your classic gangster, like, love story, I guess you could say. So it makes me think, did Teresi really actually like Enzo or what? It's origin story type shit. Yeah. The Red Dead prequel should have explained the gang origins, but it didn't do, I guess it didn't do a lot. Because you still have got Dutch and everyone there, but doesn't really tell you how it originated. You just start in the snow and then voila, here you go. Take it and run. More than likely, but the code of blood and whatnot. Yeah, I know, but Enzo didn't betray anyone. Well, technically he betrayed the Don, but he didn't go to the ops or like, you know, speak to any like, you know, any of the gangsters that aren't in the family. So from the Don's perspective, I can see that, but from everyone else, it doesn't make sense. Like, he didn't go anywhere else. He stayed loyal within the family. Like, maybe he fell for a girl, but like, it's not that taboo. Come on, man. Like, if they done it right, Enzo, if they done it right, like, they would have met, just like kind of like talk to each other and all that. And if they did it right, Enzo could have just said, like, I like you, but I respect your father, so let's just like keep it chill until, you know, he really respects me, and then we can like talk about it. But then again, I'm pretty sure Enzo was doomed from the start because you have the Don, then you have the Baron. The Baron seems to have way more power than the Don because the Baron owns the land, and the Baron has a son. And so it was already planned from the get-go that the son was gonna have Isabella as the wife, and because the Don can't say anything about it, what the Baron says goes. That's what was gonna have to happen. And once he found out about it, he got pissed because his plans are ruined, and you know. But it didn't matter anyway because the Baron's dead. Who gives a f? It's not like the Baron's son has any more power than you do, bro. But I guess Kurusu, whatever the f that means, can't be with whatever they are. I don't know. But I'm glad Isabella saved the baby because she's a full-on adult, and making her get an abortion like that is. But Enzo made his money, but obviously, you know. Going into stage 2 with this platinum, I decided to get a start on the collectibles since there's 143 to collect. Shout out to the GOAT for the guides as always, and I'm glad these didn't take long because we all know how fun collectibles are.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
After about 4 hours of collecting in Freeride, everything was collected. My first trophy of the cleanup process while still doing collectibles was Garden Rendezvous. I would have had this in my original playthrough if I saw the damn small white interact button on the door at the time. Trophy baby. Garden Rendezvous, let's go. Met Isabella in secret, yeah boy. The next trophy part of the cleanup process was good as new. And this should be the trophy, good as new. Fix the broken vehicle by using the crank. Let's go. The next trophy, Phantasma, I actually unlocked accidentally. I was farming the knife throw takedowns for the secret assassin trophy, and I had to progress the mission to get a fox, not realizing I was silent getting inside the whole time. Phantasma! And that's sneaking in with infiltrating the villa without being seen. Not even means to get that trophy, but it's done. Once I was caught up on collectibles, I still had one last fox to collect for Mystery Fox Domination and the Collector, which I left till last on purpose because you have to buy it and apparently it's bugged. I'm not sure about now, but I didn't want to take any risks, so I left it till last. The final fox to complete the collection. It's crazy you gotta buy it, but I had to leave this for last because apparently it glitches out, but... Mystery Fox Domination. All Mystery Foxes found, and that should be the collection. The Collector, let's go. Completed the collection. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, what's that, like 5 hours in total of just collectibles? Oh my days, brother. Alright, we're gonna be farming some Denari. Probably the weirdest thing to do in a Mafia game, but we're doing them. Yeah, this brings me back to what I said at the beginning of the video, when I said we were going to need to do some farming. This was it. Thankfully, the method for this is easy and can earn a lot in a short amount of time, so it was about 45 minutes of farming overall. But while farming, I decided to farm a secret assassin since there was an enemy in the path to the safe I needed that was a free kill. Oh, there we go. Secret assassin. That was really what I needed. Killed 20 enemies with knife takedowns. There we go. I ended up with 17k to my name after my farming session, and the reason I needed this amount and to even farm in the first place is because of the trophy, The Finer Things, where you gotta buy all the cars from Pasquale and also buy some weapons for the remaining weapons trophies I needed. But first, I earned Riding in Style. Well, let's get this. Riding in Style. Customize a horse. Hell yeah. And Driving in Style. I didn't... There we go. Driving in Style. Customize the car. I didn't... There we go. The Finer Things. Bought all available cars from Pasquale. There we go. Then I knocked out the final 2 freeride trophies. Daredevil and... I don't know how people figured this shit out, man. Woo! Yeah, Daredevil. Jumped a car over 40 meters. Hell yeah. Getaway driver. Oh, this one I'm gonna struggle with, I reckon. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There we go. Getaway driver. Drove at 120 kilometers for at least 15 seconds. Oh, thank God for that, bro. With that done, it was time for stage 3. The rest of the trophies to get, 5 of them were done in the one chapter, with the first one being Live by the Blade. There we go, Live by the Blade. Performed all special actions 5 times with each knife. Let's go. And you master it. Let's go. And the reason this chapter was so good for farming was because you had the armory box at the front, so you could come back anytime and change your weapon. So with that, I earned the rest of the rare weapons expert trophies, starting with the Modelo pistol. Oh, there we go. Rare weapons expert, Modelo. Killed 20 enemies with the Modelo C96 while I'm getting shot to death. Then the Vendetti. There we go. Rare weapons expert, Vendetti. Killed 20 enemies with the Vendetti. And finally, the Precision. There we go. Rare weapons expert, Precision. Killed 20 enemies with the Precision. Then I decided to work on Bombers Away, but I only needed 1 more for that. 10 bombers away. Killed 10 enemies with explosives. Oh, that's beautiful, bro. The rest of the trophies were cleanups, with the first one being Full Steam Ahead. There we go. That was easy. Full steam ahead. Beat the train. Let's go, finally. Then Man of Honor. Bop. 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 Oh, I went out of ammo, sadly. Bop. Bop. Was it been 10 seconds? Bop. Bop. Man of honor. There we go. Enzo refused Tina's orders to kill in cold blood. Let's go. Silent Hunter. And GG. Silent Hunter. Killed Mazzone without alerting his men. Mazzone. Let's go. Now we just need the other guy. Not so fast. Gonna blow up this fucking car. Not so fast. Killed Kicini before he reached the salt flats. Let's go. And then the final trophy before the platinum, which I think is the hardest trophy in the game by far, in my opinion anyway, worthy opponents. I remained on classic difficulty for this, and boy, this was tough. The part that made this a little forgiving was there's 3 stages to this fight. If you make it through the first without getting hit, you just gotta worry about the final 2 and so on for the final part. I eventually found a strat to help me and make it a bit easier. I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel good to accomplish the fight without any damage. He's charging up his attacks. I mean, I dodged, but not.
I have everything.
Bro!
A family.
There we go. First stage done. Ah! Are you? Not. I'm gonna lose it. How is it possible to parry the bottom? I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I dodged way too early. What? I pressed the wrong button. What? Why are you not slowing down? I'm at the right distance where I'm freaking dodging, bro. I dodged. I dodged. Slow down. Why do you walk so slow, Enzo? Of course I pressed wrong freaking button. Buggy ass game. I always forget what my dodge button is, bro. Like, it's the weirdest button to bind it to as well. Like, why is it so? Why is it X? Oh, this game doesn't make any sense, man. Oh, the hitboxes suck. I dodged. Oh my god, what's the point? What's the point if you just gotta... I dodged that, but no worries. Oh my god. What the... This is so inconsistent, bro. Now you won't swing his knife. Come on, boy. Come to me. Come to me, bro. Okay. Sure. Dodge that, but cool. Whoa. There we go. Oh my god. The last stage. Holy. No! I was so close! Stupid dumb.
On your terms.
What the okay, nice, sound cue game. Nice sound cue. Oh, I dodged too early. Okay. Of course, it would get me. Nice. Nice. Too early. Nice. Oh my god, bro. Oh, can you just do the sound cue, please? It's not that hard. Please. Oh, nice. Didn't dodge. Lovely stuff. Dodge, but no worries. What? I have back to square one. The impatience is starting to come. I knew that was coming, but I dodged too early.
You can't keep this up!
Press one button as always. Nice, nice, nice. Yes! Worthy opponents! Defeated Don Tedesi without taking a single hit. Oh my god. And let's pop the platinum. They're done! Completed all trophies. Oh my god. It's crazy that the cutscene still plays, but I don't even care. It's done! Oh my god. This journey was fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. But man, that Tedesi fight, it took almost everything out of me, man. Oh man, that kept running away, so I had to make him bring the fight to me. Otherwise, that was gonna be hell. Oh man, but yeah, this was a much easier platinum than the other ones, but a more unique one. Like for the well, not collectibles, but to farm the denarii for the weapons, to buy the weapons and to get the cards and stuff. It was interesting. I didn't hate it because the farming didn't take long. The method I found was pretty easy, so I respect that they tried something new, but yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do going forward because no mini map and all that kind of really just sucked everything out. But having to look at the minimap every time you're driving is not the play, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, that's the Mafia Old Country plat, and I can't wait for more. I believe there's more in the works, but I'm not sure how true that is. But if you made it this far and you enjoyed what you watched and you want to see more, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new for more content like this. More stuff coming, and I will see you legends in the next one. Peace.